When I weighed 407 pounds, I felt lost. I felt sad inside. I was pre-diabetic, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. It even caused me to have a small heart attack at the age of 26. I was in shock. I was in a convenience store and there was a little girl in there with her father. She looked at me and she said, "Look, Daddy, she's fat." It was like the straw that broke the camel's back. I lost 217 pounds after a toddler called me fat. I grew up being the biggest child. I definitely was considered as being overweight. Through high school, I was still the biggest. Through grade school, still the biggest. College, still the biggest. When I weighed 407 pounds, I felt stuck. I felt lost. I felt sad inside. I was struggling with depression. There was a lot of different things that would trigger, my overeating and my binge eating. Being overweight affected my confidence. I was really battling with myself on the inside. I was pre-diabetic. I had high cholesterol, high blood pressure. It even caused me to have a small heart attack at the age of 26. When I had my heart attack, I definitely was in shock. You're always like, oh no, that's not gonna happen to me, but it definitely does happen and it can happen. So I was in a convenience store and I was going to go buy some liquor for that evening. And there was a little girl in there with her father. She looked at me and then she looked at her dad and she said, "Look, Daddy, she's fat." When she said those words to her father, it was like the straw that broke the camel's back. If I knew that toddler today, I would definitely tell her thank you. She was that catalyst that kind of, pushed me, to be the woman I am today. And she doesn't know it, but it definitely was a blessing. At my heaviest, I was 407 pounds. When I was 407 pounds, I could never imagine working out like I am right now. I lost 217 pounds after a toddler called me fat. So before I lost all the weight, my diet consisted of a lot of rich and fatty foods, a lot of fast foods, not a lot of vegetables. Losing weight is definitely more mental than it is physical. If you're not willing to transform your mind, then it's a continuous uphill battle as far as the physical aspect of it. When I transformed my mind, everything else just fell into place for me. It became a true lifestyle change. When I started my journey, I started sharing it on social media from day one. And that actually helped a lot because you never know how many people are supporting you and motivating you. I started my business last year. The name is Getting Fit to Live. It is a mind, body, and soul coaching course for women. It does not only help them as far as with nutrition and workouts, but I also help and assist them grow mentally, and I set them up for success, helping them create balance within their journey. All right, great job this week. I'm super proud of you. I want you to stay focused. Okay, you already know your goals and everything. We got this. All right, talk to you next week. My growth mentally has been huge, 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 huge. I mean, my confidence is completely different. The way I feel about myself, the decisions and choices that I make they're totally different compared to what they were before. What I did is not, that's not a superpower. What I did, anybody else can do as well. I'm definitely very proud of myself and all of my achievements. It took me a while to, see and really understand what it meant to, be okay to congratulate yourself. I'm doing great. And it's nothing wrong with, saying that. And I'm happy. I'm super happy and excited for what's to come.